time period is this?
Well, the movie started with 1969. I understand why you missed it. It was very subtle at the bottom. You need to have it in big, bold letters that say Berlin.
You have to show me the Golden Gate Bridge and then tell me California.
Shit.
Just leave.
Let's go.
Thank you. No, okay, they're not gonna do that. Cool. Just a guy with a flashlight. It's not even a cop. I called that shit.
Imagine trying to get your dick sucked and then getting shot in the fucking head.
You got shot in the neck and face and body.
This isn't like a regular movie where you get shot in the kneecap and then die. Fuck. Thanks.
Thank God, otherwise I'd be concerned.
The port of San Francisco.
God fucking damn it.
Says San Francisco
says San
right
Francisco.
there. This movie's a 10. Also mud.
It is, and I refuse to accept anything else. Praise Gyllenhaal.
Praise Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal's actually the Zodiac Killer.
I wonder what city this is.
Where's another title card to tell me?
On top of the San Francisco Chronicle, San Francisco.
Every shot title card.
It's frustrating.
Damn, those are some nice sketches.
He's the guy who wrote the book that this movie's based on.
The last 3-hour movie we watched was Cloud Atlas.
Well, I can tell you this movie only has like one plot.
Does it have any yellow face?
No.
Dude, what the fuck, man?
No Hugo Weaving.
How is it gonna be good at all?
It's also not Dr. No. This is pre-Iron Man Robert Downey Jr.
Did he shoot Iron Man during or after this?
I really like how quickly this movie moves. Boom, we're already on the first Zodiac letter.
Dude, he needs to get a haircut. Oh my god, what's that outfit? Dude's literally a can of Sprite.
Robert Downey Jr. stole everyone's hair in this movie. That's why everyone else is balding.
All these professionals. We can't do it. Jake Gyllenhaal figured it out.
Oh, like it's better than Jake Gyllenhaal figures it out.
You want to give it a go?
It was actually just solved by this random couple.
That's really fucking funny.
Killing people because it is so much fun. It is more fun than killing wild game in the forest.
Would a 13-year-old write this?
Oh yeah, the Zodiac Killer is a total edgelord.
He sounds like he'd be on Reddit.
He's an incel.
Don't move. I want your money and your car keys. Okay, we're gonna cooperate. Just tell me what you want us to do.
You just did, you bitch.
You're welcome to everything I have.
All $12.
That was like $1,000 back in the day. Did he really wear a shirt with his logo on it like a supervillain?
Yes.
He's a sociology major.
I'd shoot him on sight just for that.
Oh wow, they're actually showing some shit.
28 stab wounds.
Here's the best part. He had glasses on the outside of the outfit.
I don't want to be in the scene.
What's the story with the kid? He seems a little like touched or medicated.
The kid? He's your age. They're both like 30. When he got that realization, he couldn't have just been like, oh, hey, I know this, and walked over and grabbed the book. He had to be like, no, I gotta get the book right now.
You bring up a good question. Is the Zodiac...
Ooh, I like that Serenity shot.
This is pre-drone shots, too. This is like...
is CGI.
That's all really good. This is San Francisco, and no one is around.
There were actually several witnesses to this murder. Classic sketch of the Zodiac, the one that people say looks like Ted Cruz, came from this one.
Wasn't me. I've been with my bride all night. She can vouch.
Why does he have Andre the Giant's haircut?
In a lot of ways, he is Andre the Giant.
Andre the Regular.
Wow, less than a half an hour in.
Jesus.
Yeah, movie moves.
Boy, does it.
Yeah, movie moves so fast that we're only a half hour in.
Do you think he's gonna find a really obvious James Bond clue?
One sitting on the desk that says, I am Dr. No.
The Elder God.
This is so weird. The three of us are sitting here, recording a show, watching a good fucking movie.
That's honestly a compliment.
I'm shocked. We're like a half hour in. We haven't died laughing at something horrible yet, as far as filmmaking goes.
I can't wait to pitch my next movie to you guys and have you go,
shut
what
your
the
I can't wait
fuck?
to hear what Jake's movie is at the end of this.
Ruffalo's sideburns are kick ass.
I know.
This is 60s, too. This is pre-sideburn boom of the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
He's ahead of the
This
fucking
is
game.
before Mungo Jerry.
Exactly. That ass looks like the White Shaft. Why do all of the time jumps say San Francisco? Can't we just infer that they're all San Francisco because the first one said it?
The fact that they never caught the guy means this could have been a bunch of copycat people sending in a bunch of stuff.
There's a theory that there were actually two Zodiac killers. There was an initial one and then there was a copycat. Sadly, this movie does not follow that lead. Because that lead came in the 90s.
I think that if I were the Zodiac and I kept sending letters to police after I killed people like the Riddler, I think I would be so fucking thankful that someone else who I know personally isn't as good as me, if I'm successfully getting away with murder, is trying that. So if they get failed, they'll be like, they got the Zodiac.
But the thing is, both of them got away with it if there was two.
If there were two, they both shockingly got away with it,
Yeah.
which makes it less credible.
The Riddler
in my opinion.
Part 2.
I think
The reason they think there's two is because there's kind of two different descriptions of the Zodiac, and then his MO kind of changed.
Well, one said he was black, so people are fucking stupid. But anyway, I still think it's one because this is too genius to have someone else copy it and then also pull it off. That's unlikely if that were the case.
Yeah, Zodiac threatened to shoot out the tires of a school bus, and then when all the kids got off, just mow them down.
Don't tell me if it happens or not. I know nothing about the Zodiac case.
I think you'd know if that happened in real life. This is actually what made David Fincher want to make this movie. One of the stories he told while making the movie was he said, I came home and I asked my dad, hey, there was some cops following the bus today. What's up with that? And his dad was like, oh yeah, this dude threatened to kill you all.
Yep, it's words.
It's the most.
The Analyzer. Oh yeah, he said it's a word.
You got me animal crackers? You shouldn't have.
Office of Questioned Documents. Look at that.
That's the best job title. I analyze questioned documents.
It's also on the plaque next to it. I've seen this movie twice and I've never noticed that before.
You know what? Maybe I'm gonna recommend a good movie next time.
No, you
Just kidding. Fucking dog shit.
Well, I'm up next. I don't want to tell you anything about my next
Serenity again. Arguably a latent homosexual.
Possibly. Based on what? Based on what?
Nothing. Just Robert Downey Jr.'s character in real life just called him gay.
Have you
so
seen Robert
funny.
Downey Jr.'s character Scarf? Maybe his gaydar's going off.
Hey baby, you wanna hook up? I heard you kill people. I'm like Natalie Portman. That turns me on.
We'd have to wait because they don't have a fax.
We don't have a fax either.
Not a fax, the most cutting edge of all technology.
This is what really slowed the investigation down, is back then, like, police stations didn't really talk to each other.
Dispatch said it was a Negro male.
That was corrected. No, but at the time they hadn't changed it.
These two cops drove right past the Zodiac killer and didn't stop because he was white. That is my favorite fact about this case.
Welcome to
They
1969.
could have caught the Zodiac. So Zodiac isn't a genius mastermind. He's
No.
gotten fucking lucky.
He got lucky as shit.
Wow.
He got lucky because police stations didn't talk to each other, and dispatch is racist.
Do not touch volume, even if you are 7 feet tall and can. Am I crazy? Is that just the Iron Man goatee? Because it is.
It is. Pretty sure he just sports that in general. Like,
Well,
that's
he
his go-to
sported-
facial hair.
In Iron Man 1 specifically, he had this exact haircut and goatee.
Yeah.
I think his goatee was a little sharper in Iron Man, that's it.
Well, they filmed this one first, so I don't know, maybe.
He was just gearing up for it. Maybe they just caught him off the set of Zodiac and were just like, you know what? You look awesome. We're just going to keep you for 10 years.
Well,
like
hang
this."
on, let me look what Paul Avery looked like, because he was a real person.
Oh, if he's trying to get that hairstyle to match Paul Avery,
Then Paul Avery is actually Iron Man.
influenced Iron Man's look in the MCU.
No, he didn't.
Oh, you found a
That's Paul
picture?
Avery.
Oh, God. That's why he said, hey, that kid, what's his problem? Because he's supposed to be like fucking 60. Ian just showed us a picture of black-faced Robert Downey Jr.
2 days later, San Francisco.
He actually kind of has a very similar goatee in Tropic Thunder. It just connects.
The Zodiac himself can reach us.
That happens on TV all the time. If you have like live TV, it'll just do like the most serious shit and then cut to a dumb fucking kids commercial.
This is the Zodiac speaking.
They don't even know if it's just a guy pretending.
You're right.
Does the movie take a stance whether or not that is him, or does it keep it mystery?
Keeps it a mystery.
Okay.
This movie is just, we are here to present the facts.
Okay. So this is as close to a live-action fictional documentary about it as you can get.
Yes, I would say
Sick.
so. I know. The best part is it's only like 3 cop cars, and then everything else is news vans.
I love how, like, since in the 60s, there was such a lack of communication between police officers and stations and stuff. I feel like one guy with, like, a Tommy gun could realistically take on the police force.
If you weren't there when the police showed up, you had a 99% chance of getting away with it.
Glad they're still in San Francisco.
I don't know if you noticed, but he just put a tiny thing of coke away in his pocket.
Brian Cox, I found him.
Killing is his compulsion.
And his compulsion is a rule in the game.
Now we've been conditioned to late-night car rides are going to lead to death. No one doesn't think that she's just going to immediately die in, like, 2 minutes.
Right rear wheel is loose.
Trope subversion. Get it, guys? You thought she was gonna get her fucking brains blown out.
Zodiac wants to mix up his MO, steals her tire, drives away. Never seen again.
The Zodiac tire thief.
Wow.
Yeah, she fell for this.
Yeah, you kind of deserved it.
Are you okay?
You know that's the same guy.
I can give you a lift to a service station.
No, wait for the police.
Okay.
No, you dumb bitch. Oh, cool, a baby. I like to kill those too.
I think we just passed a filling station.
It was closed.
Look pretty fucking open, Zodiac.
Do you always go around helping people in the night?
Yeah, haha.
Taking their tires off without explanation.
My name is Einkomnum.
Did they actually crack all the codes?
Most of them.
Okay, so
There's a couple where, like, they just deciphered it as gibberish, and they don't know what the gibberish means.
okay.
There's a theory that on top of the code is a code, but hasn't been cracked.
Probably just gibberish to throw them off, so he sends real ones and they're harder to crack.
Exactly.
Does he pipe? Oh, no, he has kids.
He's divorced.
Does he pipe? Hello. It's me, Paul Avery.
I'm looking for not the Zodiac.
Going alone into a creepy old place in the middle of the night. And he has a target on his back because of the Zodiac.
Yep.
That's...
And he got an anonymous tip to go there.
Oh god. I can't even criticize the writing because this is what fucking happened.
Yep. You can criticize Paul Avery, the person, for being a fucking
I very
idiot.
much am.
In 1966,
We made this fun graphic for him because he knows he likes his ego.
The handwriting matches Zodiac's.
In that take, he was supposed to put his glasses on, and then it would cut to it would cut to the opening.
He did the pause too, the handwriting.
And he looked into the camera.
ZODIACs.
So, fun fact. Now, when Paul Avery wears his "I'm not Paul Avery" button, they know what he looks like.
Yeah.
Way to go, Paul Avery, putting yourself on TV. I mean, he already has a dumbass historically.
Like, clues.
It just says clues on it.
What a fuck. Well, you can't see the other half of it, which says blues. Do you think Zodiac killed Black Dahlia?
No, it was Boris Karloff, dumbass.
Do you think the Zodiac was Boris Karloff?
I mean, Boris Karloff did wear blackface once. Maybe he took it off after the witness identified
No, he
him.
put it on, and then he took it back off.
Yeah, exactly, which makes sense with the
I
story.
mean, so did Robert Downey Jr. Maybe he's fucking
Oh, he's fucking Zodiac too. Mark Ruffalo gave the exact same performance in Spotlight and won a fucking Oscar for it, so...
You're right. I think Mark Ruffalo's a great actor.
He's a great actor, but I don't think he's done anything Oscar-worthy yet.
Alright, I know I've been saying this literally every other scene, but this is one of the best scenes in the movie.
Go fuck yourself.
As the Hulk just told Iron Man to fuck himself.
I want to take footage from the Avengers movies and edit a new scene and put this in. There's like, fuck you, piece of shit.
This is when we get to the prime suspect in the Zodiac case.
Ted fucking Cruz.
Coke machine's busted, by the way.
Great, no more cocaine. At least Robert Downey Jr. is not here to drink all of it, or smoke all of it, or snort any of it. He looks nothing like the drawings.
He looks like he's about to take your mother out for a fancy seafood dinner and never call her again.
The knives I had in my car with the blood on them, that blood came from a chicken that I killed for dinner.
The dead body in my back seat, that's my friend's. I was moving it for him.
The letter that said, "I'm the Zodiac," with that little S on it.
I'm a fan. I wanted to emulate his style.
You know the middle school S? Yeah, that wasn't me.
Yeah.
If there was a Gen Z serial killer, that would be his symbol. Every kid from public school ever would be a suspect.
You think my brother's the Zodiac?
There's only a lot of shocking evidence pointing to that fact.
He's also kind of fucking weird.
Sadly, it's mostly circumstantial.
Didn't think he looked like a killer, so he didn't like him for Z.
He didn't think he looked like a killer, so we didn't investigate him. You know what else people say didn't look like a killer?
Ted
Bundy.
Thank you, Mud. We had the same wavelength there.
There wasn't blood dripping from his clothes at all points in time, therefore he didn't look like a killer.
He didn't greet me with, "This is the Zodiac."
It's me, Robert Downey Jr. What do you... I like
That's
the
how you show the
CGI.
passage of time. But don't worry, they'll tell us how long it's been.
Oh, I'm well aware, Mud. How much denim can one man wear?
Fan theory is that Robert Downey's Avery is the Zodiac killer.
I'm glad you're trying to solve the case 40 years
Well,
later.
look.
Jake trying to predict the plot of real life.
Real life, that's the problem here, because I'm looking at this movie and
That's a squirrel.
based on the evidence, I think Downey Jr. is the shocking twist killer.
There is no shocking twist.
God, type fucking louder much.
A hug.
Do you know what the worst part of this is? I
I
can't.
wasn't kidding about the hug, Ruffalo. Get the fuck over here.
That says the N-word.
Yep.
Does it?
Right at the bottom.
Oh, there.
This is my favorite fact about this movie. Do you know what they're watching right now?
What?
Dirty Harry.
What?
A movie that was inspired by and loosely based on the Zodiac. Clint Eastwood's character in that movie, Do You Feel Lucky Punk, is based on the man Mark Ruffalo is playing right now.
That movie's probably nothing like this.
Yes, because they actually catch the killer.
You're gonna catch him.
No, he's not. Have you seen the movie, Jake?
I thought you were talking to either of us.
Yeah, right?
It's definitely.
Don't say that.
Have you seen the movie Mr. Gyllenhaal? You know what I don't like in a lot of movies, and this isn't a knock on this movie at all?
What?
Every time someone turns on a car, the radio doesn't start because music isn't royalty free.
I'm not Paul Avery.
That's the most fucked joke you could make.
Don't sneak up on a paranoid man like that.
It's me, the Zodiac Killer. Best Robert Downey Jr. role.
Roll Tony Stark movie. I don't know.
Roll Tony Stark movie, this one.
The Pong score isn't changing.
Is that just a looped
Yep.
footage of Pong?
Yes, it is.
No one's even playing it.
I'm happy with how much you guys are enjoying this movie.
Honestly, Mud, it's the worst movie I've ever seen.
Do you, in your personal opinions, think that Zodiac lived long enough to see the movie Zodiac?
No. I personally do believe it was Arthur Lee Allen and he died in the 90s.
Well, the thing is, if he were living long enough to see this movie, I think he would be the most fucking proud of himself that legendary is what he's become.
70-year-old man arrested for jerking off during a movie reveals he's Zodiac.
He would have been about 30 at the time of the first killing. And then
Potentially.
50 years from now, he'd be like 80 or 90 now.
It's
30?
the same reason nobody really wonders if Hitler survived anymore, because, well, he'd be dead now.
Based on the drawing, I don't even know about 30. I mean, like, he looked fucking balding.
It's like that one episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine with the yo-yo killer, and he's like a 90-year-old man. It's like, I finally got you. It's like, I'm gonna Zodiac kill again. Okay, but you're
I
like
love
90.
Brooklyn. Concept, dealer's choice, but it's just episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Mark Ruffalo's face right now. Like, I don't know what it is.
His face is inherently hilarious.
This is my Back to the Future coat.
Why are you asking me? Majel and Darlene, that's Vallejo's case. Paul Stein is mine.
Bitch, it's the same killer. It's your case.
So my reasoning for Downey Jr.'s character, not the actor.
Yeah,
is
I'd like
that
to hear this, actually.
People underestimate people who are severely into drugs because they just pass out, only want drugs all the time. You wouldn't expect them to be killers. Whereas guy who has all the evidence that he is Zodiac but happens to not be with like that weird, oddly specific thing, that's too obvious in the context of like a film. I know it's reality, not fiction.
Yeah.
But if this were a screenplay, I'm looking at like where the arrows are pointing. I'm feeling Downey Jr.
He still has a unshaved 5 o'clock shadow. That's how you know he's crazy.
You're ruining our marriage, Jake.
Is there any way that someone could beat a handwriting test?
No. Whoever this...
No. That's impossible.
No one can write differently than one way. That's crazy talk, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, this is, the fucking odd document dude.
Yeah. Question documents.
This is my
That's
question
actually his
document.
name is Questioned Documents.
Fucking Speed Racer over here. His name is what he does. My name is
That's why it said that on the door. It was just his office. The Office of Question Documents.
Yeah.
Oh.
How do they know that Rick Marshall wrote the sign?
My thoughts exactly.
Okay, so be a better cop, dumbass.
Did he leave a number?
Yep, 6644.
Whole
That's
number.
my number.
Sorry, you were looking for 6665.
In real life, the Zodiac's number was probably 6643. Another bullet dodged.
You wouldn't happen to have any animal crackers in there, would you?
He does.
Clairvoyant point.
I did half a Zen, 13 hours till I land, have me.
Then leave me alone.
Why is he reading it to the people that already read it and know about it?
So that the audience can hear it.
Oh, good point.
Zodiac's on TV.
Baby, we're eating dinner.
That's the look of you're not getting any tonight.
Carrots are perfect.
That's not redeeming it.
Just go.
She meant to the couch and stay there all night.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dad?
What is it?
What's this?
It's divorce papers.
You're still alive, holy shit.
Wow, it's been 10 fucking years and Jake Gyllenhaal looks exactly the same, god damn it.
You went on TV. You put yourself out there for him to see.
Hun, you're being paranoid.
Yo! Did you just say you're being paranoid?
Zodiac Killer targeted Avery, and now you're putting yourself on television. You dumbass.
That's not good enough.
Are you done? Can I go?
Terrible husband.
One-way ticket to Divorce Town.
Remember how I said this investigation ruined his second marriage?
On a real note, I love his character arc throughout the movie so far.
Hi, are you the Zodiac?
Just right there.
You can follow me.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, follow me to this abandoned fucking place. Let me shoot you. I'm the Zodiac Killer, you fucking idiot.
I love this scene. The paranoia is eating away Gray Smith, so the fact that he said, I do the posters, now Gray Smith's like, you're the Zodiac Killer.
But he's gonna see more circumstantial evidence, like a Zodiac watch or something, and be like, oh my god, it is him.
Or a creepy basement.
Or a creepy-ass dungeon basement like this fucking guy has. Did she leave a note like a passive-aggressive asshole?
I think so.
It's a Zodiac Killer note.
Yeah, this is the Zodiac speaking.
It's in cipher
There
with
it
the
is.
symbols.
He shits himself.
We're divorced now.
Has a really good fuck you. She wrote it on the back of one of his crazy notes.
She looks like Cole Sprouse.
It's not about the killer.
Nope.
It's about Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
It's about his descent as he goes crazier and crazier, and you don't really realize that it's happening until like halfway through.
Yeah.
And I think that's fucking awesome. I think that's
I know.
better than if they had focused on the killer.
I think that's why it's so impressive that this movie can grab you, even though realistically, the Zodiac stops appearing after about the 25-minute mark. Our office is closed right now, even though, we're a police station.
He couldn't just wait like a few hours.
4440.
That was almost the Zodiac's number.
But they have a separate chair for the evidence. All the evidence Yon Halu just presented.
Oh.
Within the idea of court of law, yeah, it sounds damning, but it's circumstantial. There's no DNA evidence.
It's
the
enough-
handwriting doesn't match. There's still that shred of doubt that could get him acquitted.
Alright, yeah, he's crazy, but like, this all lines up really well.
You're not wrong.
Sounds like David Fincher is also convinced that it's Lee Allen.
Well, I mean, we're based off Gray Smith's books, and Gray Smith presents a pretty compelling pace. And even Tosky, Ruffalo's character, who was the lead investigator, said, I'm 99.9% sure it was Lee Allen, but we could never bring it to, you know.
Add on top of all of that David Fincher and his little squad did 18 months of their own investigation into it, made this movie, and this movie is really strongly suggesting that it was in fact Lee Allen.
Yep.
I mean, I think it all lines up.
Yep.
That it was Robert Downey Jr.'s character.
They're just like lovingly staring into each other's eyes.
But yeah, I think this was
That's not lovingly.
I think this was a good experiment to run to see if we could do this, and they're not all going to be Serenities and Green Lanterns where we're
Thank
just going,
God.
what the fuck, for 10 minutes.
I'm so glad.
I want to watch good movies.
I'm
and guys, with that, out of 10.
No, 7.5 years later.
Oh.
Sorry. It's the kid from the beginning of the movie.
Is that Arthur Lee?
That's Arthur Lee Allen.
Holy shit.
Once again, true to real life, was given several photographs and asked who shot him, and he picked out Arthur Lee Allen. Now out of 10.
Oh, he has a good relationship with his kids. That's good. He was only an asshole to their mom. I don't think I can give it a 10, but I will definitely give it a 9.
I'm feeling a 9. I really enjoyed almost all of this movie.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of things that I don't like about it. The only real thing that I can say negatively is that I would cut this movie a little bit. I think there are scenes that go on either too long or just aren't necessary.
No, I understand it is 2 hours and 40 minutes.
You could definitely make it 2:20.
The original cut of this movie was over 3 hours.
Fair.
Yep.
Fair. Understandable.
Yep.
I love this movie, though. You picked a great one.
Thank you.
Definitely good.
Thank you, Mud.
Also,
Blowing Green Lantern.
10! This is on my top 10 of all time. This is like my number 7 favorite movie ever made.
That was definitely good.
All right.
I fucking love this movie.
I'm just really glad that you blew Green Lantern out of the water.
No, he didn't.
I'm glad I recommended the first movie for this series that is like a good movie.
Green Lantern's also a 9. I don't know
And
what
with
you're talking
that
about.
in mind,
Hey, Jake, what's
Jacob,
your movie?
what are we watching?
All right. So,
Let me get my list to you.
Serenity again.
next week we're watching something that I actually planned weeks in advance that also has Robert Downey in the lead. Mud has a conception in his mind that I don't hold against him, that Shane Black isn't talented. You've only seen Monster Squad and Iron Man 3 and worst of all, 2018's Predator. So next week we're watching what I consider an often overlooked gem of a movie, his 2005 directorial debut, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Hell yeah!
RDJ and Val Kilmer are the two leads in this movie, and they crush it.
Hell yeah!
So yes, I'm recommending another good movie. No more Serenities until I decide
I
to.
can finally say
no
that
more-
Shane Black's at least a little talented.
No more Serenities until Ian fucking picks next week.
Yep.
Or 2 weeks from now.
Son of a bitch.